A Republican lawmaker accidentally told the truth during a Trump rally over the weekend. Take a look.
President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
That was Representative Mary Miller of Illinois. Victory for white life, everybody! Now look, obviously the most telling part of that is the fact that so many people were cheering. Hey, oh yeah, woo! White lives, yeah, victory for white lives. Now look, that pretty much admits that, yeah, they love what she said. You know what that means? They're racist. And look, here's the thing, too. If this isn't a surprise, we know Republicans are racist. Look, remember Steve King from Iowa, who, by the way, was too openly racist for the Republican Party just a couple of years ago, saying we can't restore Western civilization with someone else's babies. Western civilization is just code words for white. That's what it is. And so the crowd, they hear that and they think, yes, I love it. Do you want to tell me that they're not racist? No, what they want, and when you look into their plan, you know that this is what they want: forced birth. Forced birth among white women so that they, white people, do not become outnumbered. Remember, that's their big fear, right? Look, the majority of Republicans now believe in the Great Replacement theory. You know, that the left, backed by George Soros, is somehow shipping in immigrants in order to replace white people. That's what they believe. That is a deeply anti-Semitic conspiracy theory that has been spread and, again, believed by the majority of the right wing. So now, if you're a right-winger, and you're sitting there and you're worried about the lower white birth rates in this country, what would seem like the logical choice? It's not to allow immigrants in to counter the low birth rates. No. Because look, here's the thing. Historically, that's what other countries do to counter low birth rates. They allow an influx of immigrants, and that generally makes the country more prosperous. But the right-wing plan, the conservative plan, is to ban abortions, ban contraception, which Thomas, by the way, said he already wants to look at, ban gay marriage, of course, and here's the thing, the irony is that, yes, minorities will also be forced to have children, but understand, considering how white people are still a majority in this country, increasing the birth rates of white people will ensure that they stay a majority. And you also have to look at the unequal healthcare in America, right? Minorities tend to die more often to complications with pregnancy and birth. In fact, in the US, the CDC reported that black women experience maternal mortality 2 to 3 times higher than that of white women. In fact, the estimated national maternal mortality rate in the United States is about 17 per 100,000 live births, but it's 43 per 100,000 live births for black women. So, furthermore, and there are reasons for this, of course, data from the CDC pregnancy surveillance study shows that these higher rates of black maternal mortality are due to higher fatality rates, not a higher number of cases. Since the usual cases of maternity mortality are conditions that occur or are exacerbated during pregnancy, most instances of maternal mortality are preventable deaths. So right-wingers will look at this and say, oh, forcing minorities also to have more pregnancies, to give birth, makes more of them die? Wonderful! Yes, let's do it. Good, they say. Yes, ban abortion. Yes, make healthcare even more unavailable to black women. Force them to continue to be in poverty. And then, when they get pregnant, we can watch them die. That's it. It's exactly what they want. It is what they want. It is what they've been hoping for. They don't care at all about life. Banning safe abortion, yes, will increase white birth rates and kill more black people. This is who they are. This is who they really are. Now, Miller's spokesperson, however, Isaiah Wortman, comes out and tells the AP that she misread her prepared speech and was supposed to declare the victory a right for life. Quote, you can clearly see it in the video. She's looking at her papers and looking at her speech. No, I don't buy it at all. No, she probably looked at it and thought, that's better than what I was supposed to say. Oh, I like that. Ooh, yeah. Victory for white life. Yeah, let's go with it. And you know what? It worked, because guess what? The crowd went wild. Wild. They loved everything that she was saying. By the way, this is not the first time Miller has been scrutinized for things that she had said in her speeches. Last year, she was forced to apologize. Note forced. When quoting Hitler. She said, quote, Hitler was right on one thing. Uh-oh. Whoever has the youth has the future. Because, of course, you know, she's going to quote, worst person in history. That's what she's going to do. She says, later on, she says, I sincerely apologize for any harm my words caused and regret using a reference to one of the most evil dictators in history to illustrate the dangers that outside influences can have on our youth. No, I'm not buying it at all. Her only regret was being too open about it. And that's really it. $10 says she has a copy of Mein Kampf in their house somewhere. I can almost guarantee it. Because that's who these people are. They are theocratic fascists. And I will never forget the quote, that when fascism comes to America, it will be wrapped in the flag and carrying a cross. I wish we knew who to credit for saying that. It's been falsely attributed to so many different people. Sinclair Lewis, Upton Sinclair, H.L. Mencken, others. But let me tell you this. Let me say this. All right? Whoever said it, 100% correct, because that is literally what has happened right now.